Welcome to way too early MultiVersus tier list. Y'all know we do this every single update, man. Season 3 is not yet out, so that is why this is a way too early tier list, as I just said. Let's get right into it, man. Starting off with Arya Stark, she's going to be in about the exact same spot. I'm going to put her A tier, and I think that's a pretty good spot for her. Batman, been reworked a little bit, and I think it's going to turn out that he got nerfed a lot more than he did buffed. They took away his dash attack, which was, in my opinion, one of his best moves, and I think all in all, we're going to end up saying Batman is a B tier character here very soon. Bugs Bunny got nerfed a little bit. Bugs Bunny, in my opinion, already was not the strongest. I would have put him low A tier, somewhere around there. Now, I think he's going to be top of B tier. We'll see about that. Finn wasn't really changed that much in this update. All they gave us was a promise that they're going to change him in the future. Therefore, he still has a 0 to deaths. He still has a stupid neutral control. I'm going to put him top of A tier. I don't really think he's an S tier character. Garnet was already B tier or A tier, sleeper character in my opinion, and now she has the armor from the beta as well as a few other changes that I think are going to secure her a spot in A tier. Y'all heard it here first, man. She's not gonna be better than Finn right now, but y'all heard it here first. Garnet is an A tier. People are gonna be complaining about this character very soon. We'll see about that. Harley Quinn just got nerfed. I was gonna put her top of A tier last update, and after the nerf, and they really did nerf her best moves, her neutral air as well as her up tilt, I think a good spot for Harley is going to be top of B tier. Her combo game is still going to be extremely strong, and yeah, let me reorder this. Not top of B tier, you know, below these two guys. Her combo game is still going to be strong, but she's lacking some of her best moves. I was just tuned into J Mafia's stream, and he seemed pretty optimistic about these Jake buffs. However, I'm going to put him top of B tier. I probably normally would put this guy middle of B tier, low B tier, but because he was optimistic about those buffs, we'll put him top of B tier. Rain Dog. I've been saying this guy is B and C tier for a little while now, but a lot of people have been saying he's S in A tier. And now with these buffs, you know, I'll meet y'all in the middle, man. I'll go ahead and say Rain Dog is an A tier. We'll see about that. I haven't really... Like, when I played the #1 Rain Dog, it didn't blow my mind. I wasn't like, this guy is so broken. I mean, he was just making him work, and he made the character look pretty good. However, did he make him look A tier? No. And that's as good as a Rain Dog could possibly get is flip stable. So, I mean, yeah, man. A tier is a spot for him. Shaggy got nerfed. I think he's probably going to be B tier now. He still has his ridiculous forward air, his side special, but the not being able to rage at the very top of the map is huge. So we'll see about that. Steven was still A tier. I don't think anyone plays this guy because he's so boring, but I still think he's going to be top of A tier, probably low S tier. Actually, yeah, this is our first S tier character of this list. Steven is still that guy, man. They nerfed Superman's ice breath. However, you could still be a fine Superman without the ice breath. I don't think it really changes much. I honestly would almost put Superman S tier, but I'm not going to do that. I will put him top of A. I think that's where he's going to end up being. Tom and Jerry still has his ridiculous up air and down air. All they did was take away his one loop, and they compensated him massively for that by buffing his Jerry shot, which was already the best projectile in the entire game. I think this guy is easily going to be in contention for best character in the game. Wonder Woman was very strong. She just got buffed, but just barely. It didn't make too much of a difference. So I'm going to put her A tier above Garnet. I think that's a pretty good spot. Velma didn't really change much. I still think she is C tier. I don't think D tier is the right place for Velma, to be completely honest with you. Taz just got buffed. Taz was already the best character in the game, in my opinion, right behind Joker. And it's going to be the same thing. I think it might even be interchangeable here. I don't know, man. I think Tom and Jerry is going to end up being very, very strong. But Taz just a little bit stronger. And this is talking from someone who uses Morty. I literally win this matchup. However, I still think that this guy's broken. Iron Giant. Iron Giant, I've been thinking is B tier lately. And I think that's still going to be my spot for him. Probably right below Batman. There we go. I think that's perfect. This is like in complete order, by the way, right now. LeBron James got buffed. LeBron James in the beta was a menace, dude. Honestly, maybe I'm misremembering this, but I feel like LeBron James in the beta was easily one of the best characters in the entire game, if not the best. So I think they're trying to kind of revert him to how he was in the beta. And all in all, I think he will be better in ones than Rain Dog. So I'm going to put him above Rain Dog. We'll see about that. I'm optimistic about the way that they changed him. I feel like they really did heavily buff this guy. We'll see, man. Morty is kind of good right now. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Morty is very good. I think the correct spot for Morty is going to be probably right above Garnet, and then I think we move Arya above Morty, and there we go. I think that's a great spot for Morty. Rick Sanchez, he's got some lethal combos, but I don't think he's as broken as people are making him out to be. Don't get me wrong, he's a nasty projectile spammer, and he is probably the best zoner in the game, like through and through zoner, thanks to his neutral attack, the stun gun. But yeah, I think that's a good spot for him. And then likewise, I think Gizmo is going to be a little bit worse than Rick when it comes to zoning, and probably about the same when it comes to physical combat. So I think that's also a good spot for Gizmo. It's kind of weird seeing Harley in B tier yet so low. I guess this game is getting pretty balanced, huh, man? Stripe is probably going to be right below these guys. I don't know if C... We'll put him in C tier. I feel like that's a pretty good spot for him. I'm pretty sure he just got nerfed. I didn't pay enough attention because no one cares about Stripe. But we'll give y'all C tier. That might be a good spot for y'all. Black Adam. This feels wrong, dude. It feels wrong putting this guy so low after seeing him at the very top of the tier list for so long now. But after nerfing his neutral air and nerfing his down tilt, I think the right spot for this guy is gonna be probably, oh man, this is weird, probably about right here. Right here seems right. It's kind of weird seeing LeBron and Raindog above Shaggy and Batman, but I think, and Gizmo, but I think these two characters are looking promising, man. Those buffs were huge. I think they're going to change a lot. Marvin the Martian is a complete curveball. I don't know where this guy is going to be. They said they made him easier for new players to pick up, so we're going to have to see what that even means. But I guess for now, we will put him probably, he's still just kind of matchup dependent. I think we can probably put him above Bugs and Harley. That might be a good spot for him. We'll see about that. Joker is still going to be S tier. I don't think the nerfs they gave him were significant enough to change that. All they did was make it so that his side special, dang, Timir must have hopped on MultiVersus, said, okay, the servers aren't up, get back on Tekken. Are the servers up? No, they are not. All right, man. Who is I talking about? Marvin the Martian? I don't know, man. Next, Banana Guard. Banana Guard is going to be a low tier. Still going to be a B tier. I'll put this guy above Jake the Dog. That seems like a good spot. He's gonna be an easy character that does way too much damage, just wreaking havoc, man. That's a good spot for him. And then Jason is going to be slightly better than Banana Guard. We'll see, man. Maybe this surprises me and this dynamic is different and it's switched around. But I feel like Jason is just broken and easy to play. So yeah, B tier seems like a good spot right there. Agent Smith buffs. I've been on the side for a minute that Agent Smith is kind of broken, and I think I will put Agent Smith above Morty right here. After the buffs, this guy just does so much damage, dude. Agent Smith can do 70 damage combos, just no one uses him because I don't feel like a lot of people like using him. I feel like he's kind of boring. So, but yeah, I think he's a sleeper top tier. Samurai J. And by the way, people got mad at me in my previous tier list for saying B tier is top tier. It's at the top. I mean, it's in the middle, but I would consider a B tier a top tier. Like, Shaggy is still a top tier. If you're at the top of B, you're a top tier. But, I mean, there's a lot of top tiers. It's really just top tiers and low tiers. I don't think there's many mid tiers right now, which is why there's so many people in, you know, the A and B category. Samurai Jack, we're gonna have to see about this. They didn't nerf his jab, really, so he's still gonna be a really campy, not fun character to play. Probably put him right, maybe below Garnet. Might be a good spot for him. Beetlejuice, we're gonna have to see about this, man. I already thought Beetlejuice was kind of strong, and I kind of thought he was slept on because, once again, he's boring. But after the buffs, I think we can put Beetlejuice probably below Agent Smith. There we go. And then finally, Powerpuff Girls. I'm liking what I see out of these characters. I feel like they look very strong. Especially their neutral air. That move looks insane. It looks better than Steven Universe's. The switch out mechanics. I mean, this character is going to have an extremely high skill ceiling, but I think that she will end up being top 5 in the game. We're going to see about that, man. Let me know if y'all agree with this tier list, and yeah, we'll see how this ages. Let me know in a week. Come back to this video in a week and let me know if this tier list is accurate. I'll see y'all later.